For my audience today, I will have Joyce Cronick and Neil Cronick. With Valentine's Day coming up, a great gift idea is a monogram canvas for your loved one. What you will need is a sheet of scrapbook paper, 2 different colors of acrylic paint, a wood or cardboard letter, about 1.5 feet of ribbon, 3 sponge brushes, a pen, a pair of scissors, Mod Podge glue, a staple gun, and a 12 by 12 inch canvas, and some newspaper. And all of these materials, except for the staple gun, you can get at any local craft store. And the staple gun you can buy at any home improvement store. And first you are going to take your letter and your sheet of scrapbook paper and trace the letter on the back of the scrapbook paper. And when you are done, it should look something like this. And you'll set the scrapbook cutout aside for now. And next you will paint both your canvas and your letter. I actually want my letter to be white, so I'm going to leave it white. And we are going to paint the canvas. And you'll paint the whole canvas, and this project is also good for birthdays or Christmas or a baby shower. You can hang it in your home. It can go in anybody's office. My mom is a teacher, and I gave her one, and she hung it up on her classroom door. That was a good idea. And once you're done painting your canvas, it should look something like this. And since my letter is going to stay white, I'll just use this one. And once they both have dried, you will take your scrapbook cutout and your Mod Podge glue and your other sponge brush, and you will paint the top of the letter with the Mod Podge glue. And then you will take your scrapbook cutout and place it on top of the letter. Make sure it is aligned. And this is also a very inexpensive gift to get. It's not really expensive to buy all these materials. And then you'll take the Mod Podge glue and go back over the top of the scrapbook paper. And it's white right now, but when it dries, it'll dry clear, and it'll give it kind of a glossy finish. And that's what it should look like. And once it dries, it should look like this. And you can kind of tell it's got a glossy finish on top of it. And you will take your Mod Podge glue again and turn the letter over and paint the Mod Podge glue on the back side without the scrapbook paper. And then you will place the letter in the center of the canvas, like this. and just press down for a minute. It doesn't take long to dry at all, or stick to the canvas. And when you're putting the scrapbook paper on top of the letter, you can take your hand and go over the edges, and they'll kind of fold down on the sides so they're not sticking out, and it'll give it a nice clean look. Then after it's glued on, you're going to flip it over and put the ribbon on, and make sure you angle it towards the center so it'll hang right. And alright, and I'm just going to go back over the steps again. You're going to take your letter and trace out the scrapbook paper on the back, and then you'll paint your canvas and your letter. And once those dry, you'll take the Mod Podge glue and paint it on top of the letter. Then take the scrapbook paper and paste it to the letter. Then go back over with the Mod Podge glue on top of the scrapbook paper to give it that glossy finish. When you're done doing that, let that dry. And after it dries, you'll take the Mod Podge glue and glue the back of the letter onto the center of the canvas. And once that dries, you will take the canvas and flip it around and staple on your ribbon. And that is it. Hope you enjoy.